What it do? What it do? Cult leader. Yeah. We speak the truth, but we a cult leader. You cult leader. Yeah. Well, bitch, and I'm a cult leader. Yeah.
It's Kool-Aid, a nigga that sipped the Kool-Aid. That LaFraud, single barrel and goose. Got the coke going up on a Tuesday. Roast the false prophet like a gourmet souffle. Cause me no say spirit gun like Yusuke. Nigga might run up in that black face like Gucci. Boycott a cracker, kill your favorite rapper. Cause I run with G's like a Green Bay Packer. I chop a Christian like a new machete. When you polygamist, they look at you like R. Kelly. Still these women wanna do me like I'm Akinelli. West Coast sisters love me like a Machiavelli. Make these crackers lick the dust of my boots. We want no cowards in our camp and we ain't taking recruits. My crew the livest, y'all suckers is the jobbers. Niggas run their lips but they damn sure wouldn't try us. Nah, I ain't the same cat who used to break laws. They just rather see me as the same cough. Some rather remain lost. My brain washed with these stained thoughts. I be repping for my niggas riding for the same cause. Cult leader. Yeah. Well, bitch, then I'm a cult leader. Yeah. Better ask somebody, bitch.
Cult leader. Cult leader. Yeah. Yeah, you know what it is. 140 for the rebel, busy man shit, nigga. They tear their head over, nigga.
Right where Eve did to Adam, I just pray my love don't lie to me. Swing the iron like Samson, I can't let no holder lie to me. I don't feel these rappers, all they lies is hypocrisy. Ain't no competition, ain't no rivalry. Nigga think I'm playing, I don't hear one word they saying, this shit light work. Think Muhammad one of us, he might lose his life first. Suckle up and stay alert, another cop can stretch the nigga. He ain't demon, this an exorcism, watch I bless the nigga. Took that open blood, then you know I'm gonna get active with you. From the opposition, I see vision, let me paint the picture. Rappers claim they spit, I ain't listening, is in fact the fear. If revenge was a woman, now I scope that bitch like Jacob. So I war, we gon' run the summer, it's gonna be historical. Thought they making plays, made them niggas call the audible. Ask who run this shit, but their question is rhetorical. Bitch, I'm the one, me cookies with the oil. I'ma get them crackers, hell, should've never kidnapped my family. I can't do that, bet I be the last nigga standing. Do a life sentence for my niggas, pray you understand me. I might put a switch on this Glock and call it young pay. How you real trigger know them dots? You a bird feeder, claiming he a demon. What's a demon to a cold leader? What he saying something, I ain't hear him. This shit like it ain't about who got the gun, it's about who gon' up that fight first. I turn a bad situation to a game change. Bring soldiers from the dead, just raised up the chain. Six shots, I'ma look like Aaron Jones when I run it. Never bite the hand and feet, so you won't never get that hand back. He bitchin' about 10%, I don't wanna hear none of that. He dropping sword, fuck him, just make sure you get that cover back. Look around, he ain't with us, probably cause he never was. Now my chin like you with the angels for your brothers. Everybody wanna be Richard Porter, God kill him like Alpo. Play if he want, it's laying in the trunk like Lee Malvo. A certified woman's ass nigga, I am not a toy. Hey, I with that hollow sign, yeah, this the rim accord. Feel like Gullah Jack when I'm in Fayetteville, you feel your boy. Still up on my brain, still I think that's all that I do. The way I get it, boy, lost, they gon' start to call him Elroy. Fuck his game, pop out on them demons like I'm Hellboy.
killed. Give me Isaiah 14. Yes, you said. Should a murderer go to jail for murdering? Absolutely. Should a thief go to jail when he steals? Absolutely. Should a robber pay back the money he robbed? Absolutely. So why shouldn't the white man pay for what he did? That's right.
One day you'll see just how it feels. Payback is a dog. It's a dog. Payback is a dog. It's a dog. Payback is a dog. It's a dog. Payback is a dog. It's a dog.
I'm in a hell of a hole, was never expected to grow. Just obstacles set in the road, that a result of me selling my soul. The story I'm telling is cold, but yet it's what everyone knows. The white man's the devil is known. America was never our home. Only a place of captivity, safe facility, hating, disfigure me. They claim that I'm lazy, be killing me. Maybe this slavery draining my energy. 400 years and counting. The trail of my tears is countless. Main fact that I'm here is astounding, but I can't wait till this shit is surrounded. Ready to tangle my king and the angel, be ready to rap. Crack in the sky, nuclear missiles will make it official. I'm capturing every crack and surviving. Put them all in chains where they need to be. Slavery for me. And let the whole world see the rhythm in the cage and safer in the streets. Put the dog on a leash. Get resolved for the beast. 144, get the ruler show, we could all be at peace. As soon as the trumpets are sound, your kingdom we busting it down. The only way justice is found, the time for your judgment is now.
You'll see just how it feels. Payback is a dog. It's a dog. Payback is a dog. It's a dog. Payback is a dog. It's a dog. Payback is a dog. It's a dog.
Look, ain't no remorse in my bloodstream. It won't be no compromise. Now it's time to feed the worms. Watch his body turn to flies. I clutch iron while you trust the lies. The next Glock I buy gon' be Gen 5. I get it customized. And sending shots off like farewell. Praying payback come back around like a carousel. Still remember your Honda's words ringing in my head like bells. Said you in his body, you fit a Lord, fuck the cocktail. Triangle choke, apply press to the game like I got this Vondale. Payback to bitch in his dress. She a bomb, shit made myself a target in a world of mad shooters. That was designed fire for our babies to pass through it. And the day of our king's reign, I'll be overzealous. They bought my jealous, I bought brand new pair of bellows.
One day you'll see just how it feels. Payback is a dog. It's a dog. Payback is a dog. It's a dog. Payback is a dog. It's a dog. Payback is a dog. It's a dog.
Big ideas.
You ain't no Israelite, but you a gospelite, bitch.
Fuck you talking about?
If that nigga won't walk, bitch, we ready. It ain't hard to find us. Hawk, I keep that stick locked, loaded, boy, he'll fade your line up. Young nigga named Slayer. What you think? Well, you be done to try. Soft cold shit, we bought it. UPK, you solid. Little bitch think I'm crazy, think I'm playing like bitch, I ain't the one. Warfare every day, so who is you, bitch? I don't need your love. Killers right round the way. What you think I love this brotherhood? A hood.
More than you shout one shit about it. UPK too solid. Fuck nigga don't want war. It ain't enough clips in your army. All the bitches wanna take my piece. All the hoes wanna take my piece. All the nigga wanna take my piece. No, I can't let a dog take it from me. I can't let a dog take it from me. You a hoe study and you dummy. And these bitches really out this bitch walking around like they don't know nothing. And the lame nigga fall for 'em and get set up for the coins and get gunned down, man down. Should've took the time, get a damn no. But I see the solid and I show her. She could never get a priest hold. Get a dirt ass, rust that neck bitch with a fake ass jury. In Tennessee while I'm touring. It's a Tennessee, but she luring. And a sucker duck bitch ass boy, fuck nigga over that bit muggin'. I say, if that nigga on wall, bitch, we ready. It ain't hard to find us. Hawk, I keep that stick locked, loaded, boy, he'll fade you line up. Young nigga named is Slayer. What you think, boy, you be done to try. South Coast shit, we bout it. UPK too solid, little bitch think I'm crazy, think I'm playing like bitch, I ain't the one. Warfare every day, so who is you, bitch? I don't need your love. Killers right round the way. What you think? I love this brotherhood, hood. More than you, bitch. You a lame nigga down to me. Eat candy, but I'm sucker free. You a little nigga, ain't none of me. Base up, boy, I fit a beat. Yeah, AR-223. Draco with a magazine. Yeah, the clip run like limousine. I shoot your ass in the spleen. Boy, I bust your ass in a temple. We debating by the temple. Tell the truth, boy, you's a victim. And you squirm off like a lizard. Nigga walk down my road. Why does nigga come down my road? Boy, come down my road, boy, I charge your ass toll fee. I'm a real big priest, nigga. UPK play for keys, nigga. Come get a damn order, but ain't nothing to me to damn kill you. I stuck in his ass like a cat. All weapons, boys full of tech. Boy, like a close comeback. Nigga, I popped off for a neck. If that nigga won't walk, bitch, we ready. It ain't hard to find us. Hawk, I keep that stick locked, loaded, boy, he'll fade you line up. Young nigga named is Slayer. What you think, boy, you be done to try. South Coast shit, we bout it. UPK too solid, little bitch think I'm crazy, think I'm playing like bitch, I ain't the one. Warfare every day, so who is you, bitch? I don't need your love. Killers right round the way. What you think? I love this brotherhood, hood. More than you, bitch.
Christ said, 7 women gonna be on one nigga in the end time. Nigga, fuck wrong with you, boy. Stressed by that damn hoe ass bitch. Fake ass nigga, too. Dumb ass motherfucker. Fuck you.
You said I'm what? You ugly. You ugly. Let me calling me names. Caviar said I'm built like Bob the Builder. Look at that. She got a Blue's Clues face. All right. Hey, shalom, y'all. Bashim, y'all. Shabrakatham to all the brothers. Yahweh Shemal Atan Bashim, y'all. Yahweh Bashim, Yahweh Shabrakatham to all the brothers. Yahweh Shemal Atan Bashim, Yahweh Shah to all the sisters. We're the ISUPK. Start out of 1 West 125th Street, Harlem, New York, under commanding General Yohana. All right, we've been teaching blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans the truth of the Bible since 1969. All right. And today is ISUPK history class, right? And today we're going to be good. Today's class title is Esau versus Israel, right? We're going to go and we're going to see some historical things that happened between Esau and Israel. We know about blacks, about what they did to the blacks, you know, like put us in captivity and you know what I mean? And all the horror stories about gator bait and you know what I mean? Just all the atrocities, lynching and cutting off the male parts, you know what I mean? All the atrocities, right? But some things get forgotten, like what they did to my Hispanic brothers. Some of that stuff get forgotten. You dig what I'm saying? But they were doing the same thing to us in the Bible. Esau tried to kill Jacob in the Bible. You dig what I'm saying? To the fact where Jacob had to go on the run and go to his uncle's house. You dig what I'm saying? We're gonna get into some of that history today. Let's hope we can get all through it today. All right. Give me Genesis 25, 22. Whoever's reading. No, you ain't gonna let the trooper read. He's a good reader, I think. Maybe you could read, right? You could read. I pray.
This is the book of Genesis, chapter 25, verse 22.
If you have any questions, type them in the chat. Type them in the chat, please. The water.
And the children struggled together within her.
Right. So now this is Jacob and Esau in the womb. Right. This is the so-called white man and the so-called Black, Hispanic, and Native Americans. This is Israel, Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans versus so-called white man in the womb. And what were they doing?
And the children struggled together within her.
We was fighting in the womb. In the womb, we was beefing. We had a little get off me, man. You get off me. You know what I mean? In the womb, they arguing. You know what I'm talking about? Real talk, kicking each other in the whole nine. Like, what you want? Umbilical cords got tangled up and everything. They was like, what you want some smoke? Do you want some smoke? You dig what I'm saying? They were struggling out here together against each other, one to another. You dig what I'm saying? We don't even worry about these other nations. These other nations ain't really nothing. You know what I mean? Because Esau is the end of the world, and Jacob is the beginning of it that followed, right? Keep going.
And she said, if it be so, why am I thus?
Right. She said, if I'm supposed to have babies, why do they feel like they wrestling and fighting inside of me? Why is it like this? Right? Go ahead.
And she went to inquire of the Lord.
Go ahead.
Verse 23.
Something that Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans don't do anymore.
And the Lord said unto her, 2 nations are in thy womb.
No, just 2 twins.
2 nations are in thy womb.
Now this is something in the future. You dig what I'm saying? There's 2 nations in thy womb. When they're born, this is 2 twins. So they're going to become nations, right? Okay, go ahead. Making sure everybody understands it.
And 2 manner of people shall be separated from thy bowels.
And 2 different types of people will come out of your bowels. You know what I mean? One gonna come out, he gonna be one type, and another one gonna come out, and he gonna be the other type. It's 2 types of people that's gonna be there, right? Go ahead.
And the one people shall be stronger than the other people.
Lord knows we stronger than Esau. You know what I'm talking about? Real talk. They just blessed with the sword. They not blessed with nothing else. That's why right now today it was 113 degrees. I bet you with no white people outside, boy. They getting burnt up. You know what I'm talking about? I work outside. So, you know what I mean? I think I was good. What y'all think? Go ahead. Go ahead.
And the elders shall serve the younger.
The what?
And the elder shall serve the younger.
All right. The elder's going to serve the younger, right? Let's go ahead and keep going.
Verse 24. And when her days to be delivered were fulfilled, behold, there were twins in her womb.
Right. Back then, they didn't have no what's it called? No sonograms. They didn't know it was going to be twins. It just felt like it was a fight going on in the womb. They didn't know it was twins. But when they came, oh snap, it was two twins. Only thing they knew was that it was gonna be 2 types of people, you know what I mean? 2 nations in thy womb, right? Because the angel told them so. It wasn't a what do you call it? A sonogram or nothing to let them know that it was 2 heartbeats going on in there. Go ahead.
Verse 25. And the first came out red.
And the what?
And the first came out red.
Remember, the elder shall serve the younger, right? The first came out red, right? Go ahead.
All over like an hairy garment.
It says all over like a hairy garment, right? Who do you know that's red on the planet today?
The white man.
Right. Because he's not right. He's red or different shades of pink. You know what I mean? If you smack him, he turned purple and blue. You know what I mean? But he's different shades of red, right? Especially when he comes out the womb and he's crying. He's turning red. Just turning red, right? You know what I mean? That's what happens when you cry, because you hold your breath. You know what I mean? I'm just saying, right? And now for the hairy part, right? You ever seen a Gillette commercial? Right. They don't make Gillette commercials for brothers like us. They make Gillette commercials for, you ever seen a white man at the beach and he take off his shirt? It's all hairy everywhere. Like, ugh. I'm not going in the ocean after you, bro. I'm straight. You got hair out everywhere, stringy goat hair. You know what I mean? Ugh. Am I wrong? Because they're like, it's like cavemen, right? Somebody find the definition of red in there. Oh, snap. Salaki. Right? Find the definition of red in there. Right? When you see a red, right? When you see red, what do you think of? I don't know where the other one is. Capiar is the other microphone back there? Okay.
Because there it is. Got two of them back here.
All right, I told you to say that on the mic. Right? When y'all think of red, what do you think of? You know what I mean? When I think of red,
Like, sir, if I could.
go ahead.
Danger.
Right? Danger.
Stop.
Stop signs are red. Right? Brake lights. You know, hold your horses. Right? All of these things are red, right? Go ahead.
In the Zondervan Bible Dictionary, red, a blood-like or blood red color. The adjective red is applied to the following items: the badger skins dyed red, which formed the outer covering for the tabernacle; the color of certain animals; the color of the human skin; redness of the eyes; red sores; the color of sin.
The color of what?
The color of sin.
The color of sin. So when he said he's red all over like a heavy garment, he's red all over because he's the color of sin. We getting it in now. We getting it in now. Is that it on that?
One more.
Go ahead.
The advancing foe against the city of Nineveh is depicted as bearing red or scarlet shields before him.
I understand. Right? So when you think of red, that's why he's got great red dragon. You dig what I'm saying? So when you think of red, you think of stop. Don't come any closer. Warning. Don't do it. You know what I mean? The color of sin. Let's keep going in the scripture. So when you think of Esau, think of sin. Right? Go ahead.
And they called his name Esau.
Right? Red all over like a hairy garment. And his name is Esau. Go ahead.
Verse 26. And after that came his brother out, and his hand took hold on Esau's heel. And his name was called Jacob. And Isaac was 80 years old when she bare them.
Hold on. What did Jacob look like?
It don't say.
Why don't they say what Jacob looked like? It gave a description of Esau.
Because he looked like he was supposed to look.
How's
like everybody else.
What did everybody else look like? Oh. Real talk. Jacob looked like everybody else, man. Jacob looked like all the other dark-skinned babies that was born all over the earth. You know what I mean? Back then, Esau was the only one that was different. Like, what is that? Like, who are you? You do what I'm saying? You understand that? So there was no need for a description of Jacob because Jacob looked like everybody else. He looked like your baby, his baby, her baby, that baby, those babies. Esau was like, you go to the hospital where all the babies at, and you'll know Esau from all the other babies. Like, you want to take him home? That's a person that only a mother could love. Right? Go ahead.
Verse 27. And the boys grew, and Esau was a cunning hunter, a man of the field, and Jacob was a plain man, dwelling in tents.
Hold on.
Verse 28. And Isaac loved Esau because he did eat of his venison, but Rebekah loved Jacob.
Hey, find me that scripture where Esau was trying to kill Jacob and Jacob had to flee to Laban crib. Not you. You good. What's his name? Sawadi, you straight. Go to Genesis 36 and 8. Genesis 36 and 8.
This is the book of Genesis, chapter 36, verse 8. Thus dwelt Esau in Mount Seir. Esau is Edom. Verse 9. And these are the generations of Esau, the father of the Edomites in Mount Seir.
Right. So now we're seeing when Esau became a nation and Esau turned into the Edomites, right? Okay, and they lived in Mount Seir, right? Go to
Genesis 27:41.
there you go. Genesis 27:41. Go ahead, go ahead, read it. You call. Right. This is one of the first instances that Esau wanted to kill Jacob, right? Or Esau was against Israel. Go ahead.
This is the book of Genesis, chapter 7, verse 41. And Esau hated Jacob because of the blessing wherewith his father blessed him. And Esau said in his heart, the days of mourning for my father are at hand. Then will I slay my brother Jacob.
Right. Then will he what?
Then will I slay my brother Jacob.
He didn't even say, then I'm going to slay Jacob. He said, my brother Jacob, right? Go to, did I tell you what to get already? Go to Ezekiel 35 and 2. You go to Obadiah. No, read Obadiah first. Obadiah 1 and 10. Shit, it might start at 1 and 8. Yeah, the 8.
This is the book of Obadiah, chapter 1, verse 8. Shall I not in that day, saith the Lord, even destroy the wise men out of Edom?
Right. Even in that day, he's going to destroy the wise men of Edom. Right. Go ahead.
And understanding out of the mount of Esau.
Right. And the understanding out of the mount of Esau. Go ahead.
Verse 9. And thy mighty men, O Teman.
And the what?
And thy mighty men, O Teman.
Who's Teman?
Teman is the son of Esau.
But who's Teman on the earth?
It's like, isn't that Germany?
Yeah, it'll be the Germans. Go ahead.
Shall be dismayed.
Shall be what?
Shall be dismayed.
Right, go ahead. Even Teman gonna be dismayed. You know, Teman is the ones that came up with the nuclear bomb.
Right.
Right? Germans came up with the nuclear bombs, and then they went and kidnapped America went and kidnapped the German scientists, the Nazi scientists, and brought them to America so they can make the atomic bomb that they used against Japan and against Nagasaki and Hiroshima. Go ahead.
To the end that every one of the mount of Esau may be cut off by slaughter.
Boy, what I'm getting out of this is that ain't nobody gonna be living after this slaughter from Esau. Esau is going to be extinct, just like he extinct all the animals. Just like Esau be extinct all the animals, he's gonna be extinct. It's like right, Cap, you always watching that video the other day where a white boy ordered all of the he's ordering like crazy spiders from China. You know what I mean? Like just the most dangerous spiders you can think of. You know what I mean? And he's like, you're showing them off, like, yeah, man, I ordered this. I have one of these already, but I just want another one because they look so cool.
Come on.
Why? Why? Because he's the devil. He's evil. He won't even let a spider be a spider. Got to have him in captivity. Got to have everything in captivity. Lion's supposed to be running free. Tiger's supposed to be running free, but they got him at the zoo because they want other white people to go look at him. How many times y'all been to the zoo?
So only when I was a kid.
Only when you was a kid on a field trip.
Okay.
I ain't even took my kids to the zoo. I don't want to see nothing in captivity. Niggas in captivity. I'm in captivity. Right. I'm gonna walk up to the cage like, I feel you, brother. I feel you, brother. I got so much compassion. I got compassion on a tiger that's in captivity. You dig what I'm saying? Go ahead.
Verse 10. For thy violence against thy brother Jacob.
For what?
For thy violence against thy brother Jacob.
Remember, he just said, I'm gonna slay my brother Jacob. Right?
Right.
Now, read it again.
For thy violence against thy brother Jacob.
Sounds like a precept upon precept right there. Go ahead.
Shame shall cover thee.
What shall cover thee?
Shame shall cover thee.
Right. And you're almost seeing that. You're going to see that soon. That all these other countries are going to shame. They're going to shame the white man. We're going to shame America. We're going to shame America for the violence against how they did the Israelites. They're going to be shamed. They're going to be like, how you going to tell us how to run our country and your country is, you know what I mean, is full of slaves that you stole and this, you know what I mean? Watch. All this history is coming out, all this understanding is coming out. And then they're the real Israelites. They're the real Jews. You trying to go fight for Israel and Israel's in your land and this, that. Watch. Right. It's going to happen. It's going to happen. Go ahead.
And thou shalt be cut off forever.
For how long?
Forever.
For a time.
Forever.
Ooh-wee, for thy violence against thy brother Jacob. That's why they're going to be that's why they're going to be that's why they're going to be cut off forever. For thy violence against thy brother Jacob. And we're going to get into some of this violence later. Go ahead, Sawadia.
This is the book of Ezekiel, chapter 35, verse 2. Son of man, set thy face against Mount Seir.
Against what?
Against Mount Seir.
Right. You ever heard of you ever seen a prize fight when they finna go boxing and they do the weigh-in and they go face to face with each other, like, right? That's what he's talking about. Set your face against Mount Seir. You know what I mean? Who lives in Mount Seir? We just read it.
Esau,
the Edomites live in Mount Seir. So now he's telling Ezekiel to set thy face against Mount Seir. All right, go ahead.
And prophesy against it.
Right, and prophesy against it. Go ahead.
Verse 3.
Be against Mount Seir. Be against Esau. Go ahead.
And say unto it.
And say what?
And say unto it.
Now this the Lord telling him to say this now. This ain't no vain thoughts. I'm just saying, this ain't my thoughts. This ain't his thoughts. This the Lord's thoughts. It's the Lord says it's gonna happen. Go ahead.
Thus saith the Lord God.
Thus said who?
The Lord God.
Uh-huh.
Behold, O Mount Seir.
Right.
I am against thee.
Right. The Lord is against thee. Right. Go ahead.
And I will stretch out mine hand against thee.
Go ahead.
And I will make thee most desolate.
Most what?
Most desolate.
Ain't none of this gonna be here no more. Right? New York is gonna be desolate. Chicago gonna be desolate. Right? LA desolate. Wyoming desolate. What's that? What's that? Paris desolate. London desolate. Right? I don't even know what's in Germany. Well, whatever country's in Germany, desolate. All of Germany, desolate. Russia, Moscow, and them, desolate. Right? He's going to make all of Esau desolate. Go ahead.
Verse 4. I will lay thy cities waste.
He's going to do what?
I will lay thy cities waste.
These cities are going to be wasted. Right? You ever seen The Warriors? You ever seen that movie, The Warriors, Sawadia? Remember, he said, I want the warriors alive. If not, wasted. You're right. You're going to be dead. Your cities are going to be dead, unalived. You do what I'm saying? Go ahead.
And thou shalt be desolate,
Mm-hmm.
and thou shalt know that I am the Lord.
That we should know what?
That I am the Lord.
That right. They're gonna know that who the Lord is. The Lord's gonna show his power. Right? Go ahead.
Verse 5. Because thou hast had a perpetual hatred.
A what?
A perpetual hatred.
That's forever. A never-ending hatred. They had a never-ending hatred. We just read in Genesis where Esau was planning to kill Jacob. Now we read in Obadiah. Now we reading in Ezekiel. You know what I mean? We're gonna get into some newer accounts, and then we see it every day, right? We see it every day. How they murder us down in the streets, kill us down in the streets. You know what I mean? Right now, you call. Get Deuteronomy 28, 32. Keep going. I'm gonna show y'all a curse that's happening upon our Hispanic brothers right now. Go ahead.
And has shed the blood of the children of Israel.
Right? They had a forever hatred against the children of Israel, and they shedded the blood of the children of Israel. Go ahead.
By the force of the sword.
Or the modern day gun. Go ahead.
In the time of their calamity.
Right. In a time where they needed help and they needed understanding. At the time when they was getting they punished by the Most High, you came and you took advantage of the Most High punishing them. Stripped their name from them, stripped their name, stripped their God, stripped their food, stripped their whole culture from them, and you beat it out of them, right? Until they was destroyed. Right? Go ahead.
In the time that their iniquity had an end.
Right. You feel me? Until that time where their sin had an end. We was in trouble. We was on punishment. You know what I mean? We was on punishment. Then they came and they're gonna further the punishment by really taking us and taking our name, and how can we get out of this predicament from us? You dig what I'm saying? I can understand it be doing our time, and they was like, hey man, but y'all Israelites though. You know what I mean? So work here, we're gonna give y'all a fair wage, we're gonna give y'all wages, this, that, and the third, you know what I mean? But y'all are Israelites, this, that, and don't ever forget your culture. This is the Bible's your book. You know what I mean? Your king is black. You know what I mean? Like this, but they just couldn't do it. They just couldn't do it. Right? Go ahead.
Verse 6. Therefore, as I live, saith the Lord God, I will prepare thee unto blood.
I'll prepare them unto hugs and kisses.
I will prepare thee unto blood.
Unto high fives and rainbows.
I will prepare thee unto blood.
I'm telling you, go ahead.
And blood shall pursue thee.
Remember, this is talking about the Edomite. He's talking about the so-called white man. This is talking about people that live on Mount Seir. Go ahead.
Sith thou hast not hated blood, and even blood shall pursue thee.
Right. Since you ain't hate blood, blood's gonna pursue thee. You want to be bloody? You like that bloody steak? You're gonna see a lot of blood. You know what I mean? I feel like after that, he should be like on gang. Well, I think he's gonna say, thus saith the Lord, huh? Go ahead.
Verse 7. Thus I will make Mount Seir most desolate.
Most desolate.
And cut off from it that passeth out, and him that returneth. Verse 8.
Go ahead. Y'all understand that, right, or no? Okay, all right. Him that goeth out and him that returneth. He's gonna cut them all off. You know what I mean? Everybody gonna be gone. We just read that in Obadiah. Go ahead.
Verse 8. And I will fill his mountains with slain men.
Oh, with what?
With slain men.
This cannot be the Christian Bible. I look, I was in church, never heard none of these scriptures. But you know, I ain't never heard them talk about, I ain't never heard them say anything about the Bible and Christmas either. Have y'all? They always tell you about Christmas, but they ain't never read it. They ain't never went into the Bible and was like, well, Jesus celebrated Christmas, and he was like, never did it because it never happened. Never happened. Go ahead.
And in thy hills and in thy valleys and in all thy rivers shall they fall that are slain with the sword.
Mm-hmm.
Verse 9, I will make thee perpetual desolations.
For a never-ending desolation. Think about that. That's what he's gonna make them. They're gonna die forever. I don't want to be on that. The Barakatah Yahweh Shai, that the Lord made me an Israelite. I'm the water, sir. The water. I could be an Edomite, and that would have been I would have been so terrified. You know what I mean? But I'm an Israelite, and the water again. I know we go through a lot, but I'm happy to go through it. You know what I mean? If I gotta suffer to get that, I'm happy. The water. You know what I mean? I'm just I'm just thinking about it forever. Forever. Well, where's that from? The Sandlot? Forever. Go ahead.
And thy city shall not return.
Right. Your cities are never going to return. You're never going to fill the faces of the earth with cities again. Never. 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 The Lord let me. I'm gonna name New York Kabarland. Real talk. If the Lord let me, I'm gonna put roller coaster rides on that thing. All that. It's gonna be so much fun. You're gonna be like, dang, hey, I went to Kabarland, I got it for free. Well, I walked up to the how'd you get it for free? I walked up to the gate, said I was an Israelite. He said, oh, come on in. You know what I'm talking about? Hey, have fun, man. Hey, we got free food over there. We got such and such over there. You know what I mean? You feel me? We got your call world over there. You know what I mean? What you do in your call world? Oh, he got a, it's a ride where it just spin all day. You know what I'm talking about? And then let other people on off, and then they just spin and they come off and throw up their food and go get some more food. You know what I mean? Like, you dig what I'm saying? We go like real talk. Gonna get some chicken nuggets, ride around the earth, eat 7 chicken nuggets, throw the other 3 out the window. You know what I mean? Real talk. Go ahead.
And ye shall know that I am the Lord.
You're gonna know who the Lord is. They're gonna, brother. The Lord ain't. The Lord is both. The Lord is a shit talker. What is a shit talker? Like, you know what I mean? You know how the Rock was like, and if you smell what the Rock, yeah. Do you understand what the Lord is saying? You know what I'm talking about? Thus saith the Lord. You know what I mean? Ooh-wee. They better be careful. But I think they already accepted their fate. That's why they're trying to do everything right now that they can. So Donald Trump doing everything he can right now. He's like, because when they God come and they got a terrible God. You know what I mean? I don't think my God is so terrible. I think my God is absolutely just and right and righteous and all, you know what I mean? Honest and pure, all those things. You dig what I'm saying? Only an ingrate would feel like the Lord owes them something. A disrespectful child will feel like that. You know what I mean? I don't feel like that. You know what I mean? I did the crime. Now I have to do the time. You know what I mean? I broke the Lord's laws. I sinned against the Lord, and now I have to do I have to take that punishment. You feel me? But in the middle of taking that punishment, I do also have to redeem myself. You dig what I'm saying? Or I have to try to prove I have to pay back my debts to my father. You dig what I'm saying? If you don't feel like that, you're not in the right place. Mentally, spiritually, physically, at all. You dig what I'm saying? Lord don't owe you nothing. You should have been dead. Right. Long time ago. You only living because the Lord sees something in you. Real talk. You only living because the Lord is telling you to get up in these walls. Get up in here. The Lord is telling you this by not killing us, by not killing you. The Lord is telling you that. But go ahead. Is that it on that? Go ahead.
Verse 10. Because thou hast said, these two nations and these countries shall be mine, and we will possess it, whereas the Lord was there.
Where's these two countries? Come on, officers of 550. What two countries? Go ahead.
The northern and the southern kingdom.
Okay, go ahead. As if the Lord was there. Go ahead.
Verse 11. Therefore, as I live, said the Lord God, I will even do according to thine anger.
Thine what?
According to thine anger.
The Lord is angry. That's why you see volcanoes, and that's why you see tornadoes and hurricanes and earthquakes, and it's 113 degrees. That's why you see all this happening. That's why you see all of this happening, because the Lord is. How you gonna survive a war over here, a war over there, protest over here, protest over there, the earthquake, a tsunami, tornadoes, hurricanes, and volcanoes, and it's gonna be stupid ass hot. How you gonna survive all that? You think you me? That's what the Lord is talking. You think you God, huh? You dig what I'm saying? You think you God, huh? That's what the Lord is telling them. You want to be God? If it was me, I'd just snap my fingers and make it all go away. What you gonna do? You feel me? You feel me? You want to be me? Okay. Well, let's see if you can handle some me pressure. You know what I'm talking about? Go ahead.
And according to thine envy, which thou hast used out of thy hatred against them.
Against who's them? Who's the them they talking about? The hatred that they used against them, the envy. Who's the them? I can't hear you.
That's us, blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans.
Right, because they damn sure hate us, but they envy us. Right. That's why we fight in all their wars.
Right.
You feel me? They envy us. That's why when they go to the Olympics, how many white people is playing on the US basketball team? No, because they go back to their countries. I seen Dirk Nowitzki play for, it was a whole nother, I forgot who he played for, but it was a whole nother country they played for. Luka Doncic, whatever that dude name, he's not playing for America. Jokic, he ain't playing for America in the basket. You know who's playing for him? You know who's playing? LeBron. You feel me? Ja Morant. Black people, Hispanic people, they're playing. You feel me? Straight up. Sha'Carri Richardson is running in the Olympics for America. What's up? The camera shut off. They can't see me. Wow. Y'all can't see me. Oh man. Go ahead. So we doing a class from 2010.
Let's just see the from your back this way. I don't know what he did. What'd you do?
No. I'm trying to troubleshoot it because it completely froze. Then I tried to change it, see if it change it back and see if it worked. Then just back. Okay, back. Turn it back on.
Unplug this and plug it back up.
Open it in. So,
You know where we at? Keep going.
Okay. And I will make myself known among them when I have judged thee.
Right. He gonna make himself known amongst them when they judge him. When he judge him, he gonna make like y'all gonna know who I am after I judge you. Go ahead. Is that it? No, it's more.
Verse 12. And thou shalt know that I am the Lord.
Right. You gonna know his power. It still ain't working. What's up, bro?
Did that camera just go out?
And we ain't even been gone 24 hours. What's up? Take the cord out, flip it. This is crazy. Black folks can't have nothing. Who broke it? Who broke it? Call Captain Yazak. We finding whoever broke it. $10 million. 10 million shekels. Shekels of silver. Silver pieces in my hand. All right. Is that it on that one?
Con.
All right. Your call. Give me what you got.
Khan. This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28, verse 32.
Right.
Thy sons and thy daughters shall be given unto another people.
Oh, ain't that happening right now with ICE?
Khan.
Ain't they coming to take parents and separating kids from their parents? Ain't that happening right now with ICE? How they gonna say that my Hispanic brothers ain't Israel?
Right.
The Lord said it just right there. Read that again.
emphasized the liberation of the proletariat and focused on Texas, where a social republic would be established to serve as a base for spreading the revolution throughout the southwestern United States. Indians were also to be enlisted in the cause, but with no signs of revolutionary activity, state and federal authorities dismissed the plan as one more example of the revolutionary rhetoric that flourished along the border. This feeling of complacency was shattered in July 1915 with a series of raids.
A series of what?
A series of raids.
Boy, this must be the beginning of ICE. Go ahead.
In the lower Rio Grande Valley, connected with the plan of San Diego. These raids were led by 2,000 adherents of Venustiano Carranza, revolutionary general, and Aniceto Pazania and Luis de la Rosa, residents of South Texas. The bands used the guerrilla tactics of disrupting transportation and communication in the border area and killing Anglos. In response, the United States Army moved reinforcements into the area.
There you go. There you go. You feel me? We fight back. Gotta bring the big guns. Right. Gotta bring the. I don't think. You know what America is? America's is a bunch of bullies. You know what I mean? When Israel attacked, what's the name? Israel attacked Iran. Iran got to throwing the punches back. First thing America did was like, hey, y'all better stop that. You know what I mean? I'm gonna jump in. Like, shut up. You know what I'm talking about? Let them get their issue, bruh. Like, what, you scared they gonna lose? You scared they gonna lose? Yeah, they gonna lose. What you mean? You know what I'm talking about? Go ahead.
A third version of the plan called for the foundation of a Republic of Texas to be made up of Texas, New Mexico, California, Arizona, and parts of Mississippi and Oklahoma. San Antonio, Texas was to serve as revolutionary headquarters.
We were gonna be what?
Revolutionary headquarters.
Ooh-wee. San Antonio is gonna be revolutionary headquarters. There it is. I'm trying to tell you. We the first thing smoking across that border. Right. You know what I'm talking about? You come across that border, we the first thing smoking in all directions. You know what I mean? Go ahead.
And the movement's leadership continued to come from South Texas. Raids originated on both sides of the Rio Grande, eventually assuming a pattern of guerrilla warfare. Raids from the Mexican side came from territory under the control of Carranza, whose officers were accused of supporting the raiders. When the United States recognized Carranza as president of Mexico in October 1915, the raids came to an abrupt halt. Relations between the United States and Carranza quickly turned sour, however, amid growing violence along the border. When forces under another revolutionary general, Francisco Pancho Villa, attacked Columbus, New Mexico in March 1916, the United States responded by sending a large military force under General John J. Pershing into northern Mexico in pursuit of Villa.
Right. Mexico would never just sit there and took it. Pause. Mexico never just sat there and just got bullied. Never. They was always trying to take their countries, take their land back. Always. They tried to do it with the Alamo, tried to do it in 1915 in Texas. They tried to do it in New Mexico, trying to do it in California. Right? Go ahead.
When the United States rejected Carranza's demands to withdraw Pershing's troops, fear of a military conflict between the United States and Mexico grew. And this volatile context, there was a renewal of raiding under the Plan of San Diego in May 1916. Mexican officials were even considering the possibility of combining the San Diego Raiders with regular Mexican forces in attack on Laredo. In late June, Mexican and United States officials agreed to a peaceful settlement of differences, and raids under the plan of San Diego came to a halt. The plan of San Diego and the raids that accompanied it were originally attributed to the supporters of the ousted Mexican dictator General Victoriano Huerta, who had been overthrown by Carranza in 1914. The evidence indicates, however, that the raids were carried out by followers of Carranza who manipulated the movement in an effort to influence relations with the United States.
Traitors. Carranza wasn't trying to bend and fold, but the people under him was like, okay, we'll just do some deals with y'all. And Carranza even took over the plans from the former president that he overthrew, and he was like, okay, yeah, I'm with you. See how the Mexicans had to understand, and like, we taking our stuff back. You dig what I'm saying? Go ahead.
Fatalities directly linked to the small raids were surprisingly small. Between July 1915 and July 1916, some 30 raids into Texas produced only 21 American deaths, both civilian and military. More destructive and disruptive was the near race war that ensued in the wake of the plan, as relations between the whites and the Mexicans and Mexican Americans deteriorated in 1915 to 16. Federal reports indicated that more than 300 Mexicans or Mexican Americans were summarily executed in South Texas in the atmosphere generated by the plan. Economic losses ran into the millions of dollars, and virtually all residents of the lower Rio Grande Valley suffered from some disruption in their lives from the raids. Moreover, the plan's legacy of racial antagonism endured long after the plan itself had been forgotten.
I think that's it. Yeah, that's it. I'm telling you, my Mexican brothers never gave in. They not giving in to right now. You think what I'm saying? I just want to go stand there with them, like, yeah, we here. You think what I'm saying? Real talk. I mean, if black people and Hispanic people get together, bro, ain't nothing gonna stop us. Right. Ain't nothing gonna stop us. We got hard workers. We got you feel me? Hard workers, runners. We got everything that we can imagine if we just stick together. Right. We got to stick together. But for some reason, the oppressor, some of us, we are on the oppressor side. Some of us is on the oppressor side. You know, it was like what, like almost 40% of Hispanic people voted for Donald Trump. You know what I mean? And he ran on racism. That was his, you know what I mean? It's a terrible way of thinking. That's why the Bible says, well, you a homeborn slave, right? Go to the Sand Creek. The Sand Creek Massacre. There's a lot of other massacres that y'all never heard about, man. That, you know what I mean, that the white men did do to us, bro. Go ahead. That was a massacre too, because only 21 of them died, but 300 Mexican Americans had to die. You dig what I'm saying? 300 Mexicans had to die to their 21. Right. It's terrible. Go ahead.
This is an article of History and Culture from Sand Creek Massacre National Historical Site. The morning of November 29, 1864, the chiefs Black Kettle, White Antelope, One Eye, Yellow Wolf, Big Man, Bear Man, War Bonnet, Spotted Crow, Bear Robe, and others such as Gray Beard, aka Wolf Gray, and Little Bear were encamped by the Big Sandy Creek.
Time out. I want one of them names. Y'all gotta give me one of them names. I'm gonna call. I want to be Big Man. Yeah. Bear Man. Bear Robe. And I want to be Yellow Wolf. I want to be spotted. No, I want to be something. All right. I want to be something, bro. You know what I mean? Big Bear. Yeah. Them names are something fierce right there. Go ahead.
Were encamped by the Big Sandy Creek, some 40 miles north of Fort Lyon. Alongside these chiefs were around 750 people from the Arapaho and Cheyenne Plains Native American tribes. After years of turmoil caused by the Western expansion by the American colonists, the Cheyenne and Arapaho people suffered greatly from reduced hunting grounds. The Treaty of Fort Laramie began the process of limiting how much land Native Americans would have in the Great Plains. It was the encampment by the Big Sandy Creek of Arapaho and Cheyenne people who were hoping to find peace between the American colonist military and the tribes who lived on the plains for many generations.
Brother, we always want to have peace. That's all we want, bro. Like, can we just get that? Even when what was it called? What's that dude name that got beat? Rodney King. And Rodney King got beat, and they had the riot over you know what I mean, over him getting beat half to death. He came on the news and said, "Can we all just get along?" With a big knot on his forehead, his head wrapped up. You know what I mean? He got bruises all on his face. His nose, he could barely say it because his lips are so fat. He got broken ribs. His arm is all in a sling. Can we all just get along? Why you still trying to get along? They was not trying to get along with you, brother. Trust me. You trying to kill you. He's like, can we just get along? They not trying to get along with you, brother. Once we realize that, we understand who the devil is or who the enemy is. Go ahead.
A proclamation sent out at the beginning of the summer of 1864 by the governor of the territory of Colorado, John Evans, had commanded all friendly Native Americans of the Cheyenne and Arapaho to go to Fort Lyon to receive supplies and to find safety. Unfortunately, this was in direct conflict with the standing order at all forts within the territory of Colorado that all members of the military should shoot and kill any Native American that approached a fort.
Good night. Good night. Good night. One of them is telling them to go to the fort to get supplies, and the other part of the white people is telling them shoot them down as soon as they come up. Shoot first, ask questions later. Good night. Good night. Go ahead.
Responding to the proclamation, Chief Black Kettle of the Cheyenne had taken the steps to negotiate peace and had contacted Major Win Coop at Fort Lyon. It was Chief Black Kettle's hope that should this peace be successful, he and his people could live free once more. But until that peace was settled, Chief Black Kettle was fearful for his people, who were subject to violence by the American military. Despite the best efforts.
Hold on. And now we fight to join the American military. It's crazy. Go ahead.
Despite the best efforts of Edward Wincoop, both Governor Evans and Colonel Chivington failed to negotiate peace with Chief Black Kettle. Wincoop was instructed to indicate where the Arapaho and Cheyenne would stay near Fort Lyon until negotiations could be continued. At the command of the American military, Chief Black Kettle settled his people, around 750 Cheyenne and Arapaho, in a bend of the Big Sandy Creek, made up of women, children, and the elderly.
It was made up of what?
Women, children, and the elderly.
Oh, man. Go ahead.
This encampment was prepared to move to Fort Lyon at a moment's notice, where they could find safety and supplies from the American military. On that cold November morning, Colonel Chivington and elements of the 1st Colorado Infantry Regiment of Volunteers and 3rd Regiment of Colorado Cavalry Volunteers arrived just southwest of the Cheyenne and Arapaho encampment. Colonel Chivington was never given orders to leave Denver, and at around 6:30,
Wait. Read that part again.
Colonel Chivington was never given orders to leave Denver.
So he's doing this on his own merit. He didn't get no orders to go do this. He was like, yeah, we're going to go kill him. That's how much they hate us. That's how much they hate us. I want to know what happened to this colonel. Go ahead.
And at around 6:30, the soldiers would open fire amongst the lodges of the innocent and unaware Arapaho and Cheyenne civilians. Over the course of 8 hours, the American troops killed around 230 Cheyenne and Arapaho people, composed mostly of women, children, and the elderly. During the afternoon and following day, the soldiers wandered over the field committing atrocities on the dead before departing the scene on December 1st.
What's the atrocities on the dead? Like peeing on them or something? Scalping them? I want to know what I mean. They do that now. They just at the Alamo. They just dug up a whole Native American burial ground and put a museum and golden calves over it, and you know what I mean. Whole tourist spot. Go ahead.
Since the barbarism of November 29, the Sand Creek Massacre maintains its status as one of the most emotionally charged and controversial events in American history, a tragedy reflective of its time and place. The Sand Creek Massacre lay in a whirlwind of events and issues exacerbated by the ongoing Civil War. Critically, the Sand Creek Massacre stands as a testament to a brutality that should be learned from and never repeated, a lesson of what the rejection of conscience in the face of fear and hysteria can lead to, and the suffering that this betrayal has imparted on generations of Arapaho and Cheyenne people. In 2000, manuscript copies of letters from Captain Silas Sewell and Lieutenant Joseph Kramer were found in Denver. These letters, as firsthand accounts of the massacre, reveal the moral resistance of some of the soldiers to the barbarism that surrounded them. As primary sources, these letters show much about the atrocities at Sand Creek, while also demonstrating how 100 men stood in resistance to orders.
It's crazy. When was this?
2000?
No. When did the Sandy? What's
Oh.
the name? 1864.
Oh.
All right, go to Battle at Wounded Knee. Because they said this should be. Did I send y'all that or no? Salaki, give me 1 second. Salaki. Let's see when Battle of Wounded Knee is, because they said this should be learned from and never repeated. Let's see if it was repeated. Man, is the screen still black? All right, we finna just read this and be done. That's crazy. What am I? They don't never. My classes don't never get no love, Jack. And here we are bringing out crimes of the white man. It's all the devil's fault. Ooh, the oppressor sure is the devil, right? The oppressor sure is the devil. Go ahead.
This is an article from history.com titled Wounded Knee. Ghost Dancing Sitting Bull. Throughout 1890.
So when was the other one? When was the Sandy Hill? It was in 1864, right? And this was when?
Throughout 1890.
This is 1890. Remember, it said these should be this should be a lesson, but not repeated. Guess what they did? Repeated it. I'm telling you, man, never trust the oppressor. Go ahead.
Throughout 1890, the U.S. government was worried about the increasing influence at Pine Ridge Indian Reservation of the Ghost Dance spiritual movement, which taught that Native Americans had been defeated and confined to reservations because they had angered the gods by abandoning their traditional customs.
Pause. Time out. We're not gonna read over that like it wasn't. Read that one more time.
Throughout 1890, the U.S. government was worried about the increasing influence at Pine Ridge Indian Reservation of the Ghost Dance spiritual movement, which taught that Native Americans had been defeated and confined to reservations because they had angered the gods by abandoning their traditional customs.
Caviar, give me Deuteronomy 28:15. We not finna just skip over this like it wasn't just biblical right now. You know what I'm talking about? Real talk.
Oh God, this is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28, verse 15. But it shall come to pass, if thou wilt not hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy God, to observe to do all his commandments and his statutes which I command thee this day,
There it is.
that all these curses,
All these what?
all these curses
Right, go ahead.
shall come upon thee and overtake thee.
It's getting real biblical in here. These Native Americans got real biblical real quick. Go ahead. So why'd you read that part one more time? Listen, you heard that? You didn't even hear it. He didn't hear it. He didn't hear it. He came out too calm. He didn't hear it. Go ahead.
Throughout 1890, the U.S. government was worried about the increasing influence at Pine Ridge Indian Reservation of the Ghost Dance spiritual movement, which taught that Native Americans had been defeated and confined to reservations because they had angered the gods by abandoning their traditional customs.
Go ahead.
Manny Seau believed that if they practiced the ghost dance and rejected the ways of the white man,
I think I'm reading this out of camp. Go ahead.
gods would create the world anew and destroy all non-believers, including non-Indians.
Ain't that the truth? What we just reading about this earlier? Go ahead.
On December 15, 1890, reservation police tried to arrest Sitting Bull, the famous Sioux chief, whom they mistakenly...
It's not Sioux, that's Sioux.
Oh, Sioux chief, whom they mistakenly believed was a ghost dancer, and killed him in the process, increasing the tensions at Pine Ridge in South Dakota. Wounded Knee Massacre. On December 29th, the U.S. Army 7th Cavalry surrounded a band of ghost dancers under Bigfoot, a Lakota Sioux chief near Wounded Knee Creek, and demanded they surrender their weapons. And as that was happening, a fight broke out between an Indian and a U.S. soldier, and a shot was fired, although it's unclear from which side. A brutal massacre followed in which an estimated 150 Indians were killed. Some historians put this number as twice as high.
Right, because they always want to lie about the numbers. So it didn't say who it was. It didn't say the brother's name that was fight that they got into the fight with the U.S. soldier. His name was Black Coyote. Black Coyote. I want one of them names, Jack. I'm gonna go see if they would give me one. Can I just get a name? You know what I mean? Fat Bear.
I sent you that information about the Lipan Apache powwow.
Yeah,
we go there.
I'm
you a name.
I'm gonna go give me a name. You know what I mean? I'm gonna go give me a name. Yeah.
Nearly half of them were women and children.
Half of them were what?
were women and children.
Why does the white man kill so many women and children, bro? What is going on? He's a psychopath. Go ahead.
The U.S. cavalry lost 25 men.
There, look, 150. They said it's double that. That's 300 people to 25 men. That's what I'm talking about, man. And these is men, these is women and children. That's what I'm talking about, man. That's what I'm talking about. They got to be eradicated off the earth.
Right.
Go ahead.
The conflict at Wounded Knee was originally referred to as a battle. The army troops involved were later rewarded with medals of honor, but in reality, it was a tragic and avoidable massacre. Surrounded by heavily armed troops, it's unlikely that Bigfoot's band would have intentionally started a fight.
I'm trying to tell you. I'm trying. You feel me? It's unlikely. I mean, that didn't happen. That didn't happen. Go ahead. They're not starting no fights. Why would I start a fight? Y'all strapped. It's crazy. You know what I mean? I'll beat you up. Yeah, I shoot you in the face. Oh, you're right.
Surrounded by heavily armed troops. Oh, no. Some historians speculate that the soldiers of the 7th Cavalry were deliberately taking revenge for the regiment's defeat at Little Bighorn in 1876. Whatever the motives, the massacre ended the Ghost Dance movement and was one of the last major confrontations in the Indian Wars, America's deadly series of wars against the Plains Indians and other Native Americans. American Indian Movement. The American Indian Movement was founded in 1968 in an effort to stop police harassment of Indians in the Minneapolis area.
Damn, they so they had to start a whole movement to stop police brutality. Y'all already killed us. Y'all already put us on reservations. Now y'all got the police out here on the reservations, police brutality. You are you trying to tell me these people ain't Israelites? How y'all trying to tell me? You trying to tell me these people ain't Israelites? Good night. They don't know what they're talking about, brother. They don't understand how the Lord works. Same thing that's going on in the hood, same thing that's going on the reservations. You know how we drink 40s? They drink more 40s than we do. They do more drugs than we do. You dig what I'm saying? Why? Because they're under the curses of God. It just said it.
Right.
It just said it because they left their traditionals. They was punished by God. Right. We read it earlier. We've been reading it. We read about these things all the time, but we don't never put the pieces together. Go ahead.
Borrowing some tactics from the Vietnam War protests of this era, AIM soon gained national notoriety for its flamboyant demonstrations. However, many mainstream Indian leaders denounced the youth-dominated group as too radical. In 1972, a faction of AIM members led by Dennis Banks and Leonard Peltier sought to close the divide by making alliances with traditional tribal elders on reservations. They had their greatest success on the Pine Ridge Indian Reservation after a group of young white men murdered a Sioux man named Yellow Thunder. Although Yellow Thunder's attackers received only 6-year prison sentences, this was widely seen as a victory by the local Sioux, accustomed to unfair treatment by the often racist judicial system. AIM's highly visible publicity campaign on the case was given considerable credit for the verdict, winning the organization a great deal of respect on the reservation. Wounded Knee Siege. AIM's growing prestige and influence, however, threatened the conservative Sioux tribal chairman Dick Wilson. When Wilson learned of a planned AIM protest against his administration at Pine Ridge, he retreated to tribal headquarters where he was under the protection of federal marshals and Bureau of Indian Affairs Police.
That's it. We're going to end it right there. Can they see us yet, Caviar? No? All right, with that, with the Israelite School of Universal Practical. Oh, shalom, Yahweh Shem Yahshua Brakatham. To all the brothers, Yahweh Shem Thon by Shem Yahshua, to all the sisters. We're the ISUPK, started out of 1 West, 125th Street, Harlem, New York, under commanding General Yohana. All right, shalom. End it.